Good morning. Good morning, everyone. June is Immigrant Heritage Month, and we are celebrating in San Diego by sharing inspirational stories of immigrants and their contributions to our city and our country. As we know, today's immigrants are tomorrow's proud Americans, contributing to San Diego's economy in everything from agriculture to manufacturing to biotechnology, and proudly starting small businesses that create local jobs and connect the fabric of our neighborhoods. Our vibrant communities in San Diego are evidence that diversity is one of our greatest strengths and something that we must work hard to protect. We will never lose sight that our country has been built by immigrants, the same country, America, that is the strongest nation in the world. And as mayor of the busiest border city in the United States, I continue to have a very clear message that we work together and that we celebrate immigrants who have made and continue to make positive contributions to our society. As we work constantly to strengthen bonds, particularly with our neighbors and friends in Canada and Mexico right next door, but countries from around the world. We are a nation of many immigrants, united under one American flag. And we are excited to welcome Forward US, the organization that started Immigrant Heritage Month, to San Diego for the first time. The Forward US team has been going to cities across the country this month, hosting very similar events. They work closely with the city of San Diego to put together a great lineup of cultural performances beginning later this afternoon. So I want to thank them for all of their efforts in organizing this celebration of America's immigrant heritage. And today we are excited to introduce a new symbol to help celebrate San Diego's many cultures. We're inviting San Diegans to come to Balboa Park to display their heritage by placing a small flag on this artwork. And by this evening, flags from all around the globe will combine to create a cultural collage that is the heart of San Diego. So please come to Balboa Park and be part of this celebration. After today's event, this very unique piece of art will have a permanent home at the New Americans Museum in Liberty Station. And so before I conclude, I wanted to recognize and thank our Welcoming San Diego Steering Committee. Several members have joined us here today. The Welcoming San Diego Committee brings together many of San Diego's key organizations. They help create a welcoming environment and improve the quality of life for all of our immigrants and refugees. And lastly, I'd like to take a second to recognize a few organizations who have come out today, including the San Diego Regional Chamber of Commerce, the Vietnamese Community of San Diego, the Karen Organization of San Diego, Rise San Diego, the California Endowment, Nations of San Diego, and Alliance SD. I want to thank all of you for the hard work that you do to help to provide services and programming to help folks fully integrate into our city and into our workforce. And now I'd like to introduce Jerry Sanders, who's the president and CEO of the San Diego Regional Chamber of Commerce. Jerry?
Mayor, thank you very much for your leadership on this really critically important day. It's great to see the city and the mayor's office welcoming this project to San Diego and honoring the diverse and vibrant people that make our region so unique. The San Diego Regional Chamber of Commerce is proud to support this effort. San Diego is known for its rich culture and inclusive spirit, and as a network of businesses in the San Diego region, the Chamber understands the important role immigrants play in the strength, diversity, and resiliency of our workforce. We here in the Cali Baja region are an example for the rest of the country, and we feel it's our obligation to inform and build relationships with other areas of the country to further our priorities. These efforts are driven by the belief that enhancement of our regional and national economy can be achieved through a well-trained and plentiful workforce. Innovation and entrepreneurship thrive on the exchange of people and new ideas, and our nation has a strong tradition of immigrant entrepreneurship. In fact, nearly half of the companies in the 2017 Fortune 500 were founded or co-founded by an immigrant or a child of an immigrant. San Diego's immigrant population shares that same entrepreneurial spirit. Despite making up a quarter of the total population in San Diego, immigrants represent 33% of our region's entrepreneurs. From creating jobs to contributing to state and local taxes, immigrants are helping propel our economy as a whole. It's wonderful that we have this opportunity today to celebrate and embrace our strengths as a dynamic and diverse population, because that's truly what makes us America's finest city. Thank you.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. Now I'd like to turn it over to Lillian Serrano, who is chair of the San Diego Immigration Rights Consortium. Welcome.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lilian Serrano. I'm the chair of the San Diego Immigrant Rights Consortium. For those of you who are not familiar, the consortium is a coalition of over 50 organizations that come together throughout San Diego County that work together to protect the rights of immigrants and refugees throughout our region. I'm also the daughter of immigrants. I am the first one in my family who ever attended a 4-year college, and that was only possible because of the hard work and the sacrifice that my parents did. They left everything they knew. They left everything they owned to embark in a journey that took them to a place they didn't know, to a place where they didn't speak the language, to a school system that they didn't understand, but that they knew that they were there to provide for me and my sisters. And that's what they did. I was able to graduate from high school, attend Cal State University San Marcos, and graduate. I'm the first one in my family to hold a 4-year degree. And my story is not unique. There's hundreds, thousands of San Diegans that share a similar story to mine. And that is what we're here to celebrate today. The hard work, the sacrifice of all of those immigrants that come here to better themselves and to provide for their families. In these times, more than ever, when a lot of our values are being challenged, and when we start questioning the value that put into family and family unity, it is important to remember that this is who we are. We are a place where we celebrate everyone. We are San Diegans. San Diegans come in all shapes, colors, and we are San Diegans from all over the world. It doesn't matter if you came from Asia, Africa, anywhere in the world. I personally came from the other side of the border, right? My family is from Tijuana, and that is also part of who we are. We are all San Diegans. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lynn. It's now my pleasure to introduce the Executive Director for the Karen Organization of San Diego, now Kabashima.
Yes. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for having us. My name is Nao Kabashima. I am Executive Director of the Karen Organization of San Diego. Since 2007, more than 2,000 refugees from Burma have been resettled to San Diego. And Karen Organization was starting in 2009 by refugees themselves so that they can support each other and they have a better access to resources and services to be self-sufficient and productive community members of San Diego. Many of them were hiding in jungle from Burmese military for more than 5 years, sometimes more than 10 years, and finally got into the refugee camp on Thai-Burmese border. And many of our children here now were born in the refugee camp. Usually they spend over 10 years, sometimes 20 years in the camp until they finally got opportunity to come to the United States as a refugees. In the refugee camp, there's no freedom, no safety, nor possibility to pursue your dreams. Struggles of our families from Burma are too often invisible, but they are not unlike the struggle of your parents or your grandparents who suffered from poverty, violence, and persecution and decide to come to the United States to find a better life, for your families. And they just came to the United States because they just believe that this will be a better place for their children. But their struggles are not over. Almost all of our community members from Burma first got here, they don't speak English at all. And most of our parents never got formal education in their country. So that they got here, they face a lot of difficulties. For example, they decide to come here for the children's education, but you don't even know how to communicate with your children's teachers at all, or your children are not doing well at school or doesn't look very happy, but you don't even know how to find out why, the reason why the children are not happy or not doing at school. That's why we are here. That's why the service providers and community-based organizations like us are here in San Diego to provide guidance and mentorship to our new community members from all over the world. We provide any kind of support that we can provide for this new family from Burma through case management, job development, youth mentorship, and culture preservation. And we just hope that every single family members, any immigrant or refugee, have a supportive community system, supportive community that they can rely on, and they feel more confident accessing resources and services so they can be self-sufficient. And then also they can retain their culture heritage, because we believe that stronger ties to their own culture encourage you to be better integrated to the United States. We are so honored to be here with all of you today to celebrate beautiful San Diego and our Immigrant Heritage Month. As one of the newest immigrant communities in San Diego, our community members from Burma have learned a lot from you and are encouraged by you to work harder. By the way, I am an immigrant from Japan. I came to the United States over 10 years ago by myself to pursue education to work for refugee resettlement field. And now I'm working for this beautiful refugee community here in San Diego. And San Diego has been a very welcoming city for refugee immigrants, no matter what their backgrounds are, no matter where they are from. And we believe that San Diego will be always a welcoming city for everyone, even at these difficult times. At the Karen Organization of San Diego, we are so honored to be a part of San Diego. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rosie. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now it's time to grab our flags and put everybody's heritage on display. Invite everybody to come down and join me. I will be putting up the first one, the one that links us all, flag of our great nation, the United States. And so I will have everybody come on down, and thank you all for being here today to help celebrate this. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. Come on in. Have different flags? On all parts of those guys? Upstairs? Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you.
And then